Detta avsnitt av BSTV sponsras av Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. Get in there, my son.
So I remember when I was watching the film Gandhi, I presume you've seen it, have you?
I have actually, a long time ago. When did that come out?
82, won about 900 Oscars. So Ben Kingsley got an Oscar for it, didn't he?
Yeah.
It makes you forget how much, as you know, we embrace the Indian culture in England, and I think we do. Indian food, I love it. Loads of mates growing up from India, stuff like that. We weren't always very nice to India as a country, were we? And the people.
We were pretty horrible, actually. We were pretty.
I mean, colonisation in general.
We borrowed India for a little while, didn't we?
Well, you know, borrowed. It's a bit.
We didn't really do no.
Bit iffy, innit?
We didn't. Can I see where this is going, Trev? Can I see where this is going?
Oh yeah. You've got an Indian beer.
And we're on, aren't we?
Oh yeah, do you know what? I went out for an Indian with some mates on Saturday.
I wouldn't say we got it. Hello everyone, welcome to Beer Sweden Television. We're having a very deep and sort of, I would say, quite intense.
Steve Galloway turned 50 and we went out for an Indian with him on Saturday, right? You couldn't go because she was doing something. But we were sitting there and we had some grub, and the restaurant in Umea was called Gandhi. Very good Indian food, delicious.
You wouldn't see that one coming, would you?
No, you wouldn't.
No.
No, exactly.
No.
But it was brilliant. Anyway, my question is, India Pale Ale was made for the troops, wasn't it? Going over to India.
Yeah.
And it was
for the English over there, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. To keep for the journey, wasn't it? That was the point of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was designed to try and. There was a problem with trying to get the beer over there, and the solution was to overhop or heavily hop the beer, increase the alcohol slightly as well as a sort of natural barrier towards infection.
Yes. So my question is sort of, does India Pale Ale suit Indian food? Because I just was out Saturday and had to be first Indian for a couple of years, I would say yes.
Well, Trevor, that's an extremely good question, and thank you for posing it.
Actually, it's rhetorical because I've answered my own question. So can we do something else now?
Should we just move on? Listen, I think it's fair to say, in my experience, Trev, that I would agree with you. I think that India Pale Ale has some qualities to it that does actually go well with Indian food. Although, having said that, you can get a lot of spiciness from the hops in some India Pale Ales, which, when combined with the spiciness of the Indian foods, some of the dishes, can get a little bit too intense.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But having said that, it depends very much on the type of India Pale Ale. This particular India Pale Ale, if I hold it up for you, is...
You're very good at that, you know.
I'm getting good now, aren't I? Do you see, because I cut my elbow. I've cut the elbow now, so it's perfect.
Jaipur.
Right? Jaipur from Thornbridge in the United Kingdom.
Jaipur then.
Jaipur, isn't it? 5.9% ABV, so...
That's a lot for England.
Yeah, let's get that up there. But I would suggest that this is an American influenced, well it is, an American influenced British Indian...
hang on a minute, hang on, hold up. So, hang on a second. England invents IPA, Americans take it in with Sierra Nevada in, what did you say, the 80s?
Yeah, but that was Pale Ale, not necessarily
India Pale Ale. Okay, but Americans do take Indian Pale Ale and turn it into American Pale Ale, which becomes APA. Then you're saying now that Thornbridge. I've took it back. So they're doing, hang on, this is blowing my head off. Hang on a minute. English are taking what we sent out and changed by the Americans back of their version and turning it into an English version of an American thing that was originally English. Is that what you're telling me? Can we start again?
No. We'll stick with this, and the answer is, I can't remember what you started with. Offer. So anyway, listen. Basically, what we got here is one of my favourite UK breweries. Absolutely, Thornbridge. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And I'm really excited.
With the Christmas beer and stuff.
I'm really excited. A Christmas beer. You know that big one. What was it? It began with a B. Can't remember, but it was bloody lovely. That's the B. But the highlight of my year last year. Was when Raven Black IPA came to System Lager. Do you remember that? I absolutely love that. I said it was the best black IPA I've ever had in my life. And Trev, guess what? I'm not quite sure where we are in the space-time continuum, but if this is now...
probably April, after Easter.
Is it April now?
Probably.
then it's back at the Systembolaget.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, in 33ml bottles, so slightly skinnier size. I think it was 500ml last time. But Raven Postman. Raven
So
Black
it is the
IPA.
postman.
That's not the postman. That's the dog attacking the postman. Postman doesn't sound.
Hanging off his leg.
Postman doesn't sound like that. Raven Black IPA, absolutely one of my favourite Thornbridge beers. Back in Sweden, people. Not this one, but you must go and try that one. Anyway, this is their a multi-award winning Jaipur India Pale Ale. Reading the back of it, Trev, basically it says that it's got a lot of fruitiness to it, which kind of builds.
Hang on a minute, I'm not sure this is going in. Should we take a little pause?
Should we take a little pause?
Right, do a freeze frame.
Do you want to go and save the postman?
Do a freeze frame. Okay, it looks natural, Darren. Right,
Looks
move.
natural.
Move.
Oh, do you see that, Trev?
Continuity.
God, blimey, that hurt my neck, that food frame. I
We've
think I got frozen neck, Trev. Where were we? We've done the
we've just opened it.
We've done the colonies. We've
apologised for the.
Apologised for the British Empire. We've talked about. Well, you went on and on about styles going backwards and forwards, changing.
Which was
coming
difficult
back,
for me to
remixing.
comprehend. My little brain.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine that. But suffice to say, I think it's time for us to drink the beer. The beer itself is Thornbridge. Now, Thornbridge don't filter or pasteurise any of the beers, Trev. You can see that a little bit when we hold it up. Can you see? It's a little bit. It's a little bit of haze there. A little bit, also haze. But
Right.
A little bit cloudy. Can you see that?
Yeah, not all chemicaled out, not all filtered out.
It's all real stuff there, and it's got a lovely kind of almost sort of Welsh gold colour to it, I would say.
Well, I've got a whiff over here, mate, and it smells lovely.
You get this very, very lemony smell to this beer. It's very, very lemony, Trev. You're not getting the kind of grapefruit. You're not getting the sort of rich, juicy, and it's more the lemon and pine. A little bit graphitey as well. It's quite sharp on the nose. I'm going to try some.
I've got a feeling I'm going to love this.
It is ultra refreshing.
Is it as good as it smells?
Yeah, and you got this, and I think actually they've nailed it actually in their description. It is a crescendo thing. You know, it starts off quite, invites you in, and then basically it's like grabbing your bits and twisting. Yeah, it just gets more and more and more intense.
Oh, nipple tweak.
Until, well, I wasn't going to say, I said your bits, but because you can obviously add that. Grabbing your bit and twist until it really, really is stinging, and that's really what it is. It's a very clever beer. I like it a lot. It's
a Chinese burn.
It's got this kind of, yeah, it's got this quinine type of effect to it. It's very, very much to me lemon zest, and this kind of and quite bitter, dry. It's very unusual. It stands out. I don't know whether it's. I'm not quite sure. Again, the hops aren't named here, but I can imagine there's lots of US hops in here. But it's got this. It's not particularly US in style. It's got a very unusual approach to the IPA style. I love it. In terms of scores, Trev, what do you think? It's an unusual one. This one. I think I'm going to go.
Well, I'm not sure, to be honest, before you've rated it, I'm not sure you've actually nailed it, because you said it's got sort of like an American style, but not. And it's not English, so what is it?
I think we've confused ourselves with this
backwards and forwards.
Don't you? We've totally confused ourselves. I think let's forget about the history, the styles, and.
Okay, fair enough. What is it? What is it?
Do I like it? Yes, I like it.
Okay.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'm going to give it 4.2, Trev.
Nice
Quite high marks recently. Since we've come back, have we gone under 3?
It's not because you're pissed or anything like that.
No. It's not anything to do with that. It's because I love beer, Trev. Love beer. And it's my birthday still, because it's still my birthday since the last year episode.
Milk it, because you realise that last time you said that was 3 weeks ago.
It was 3 weeks ago, but you know, I like long birthdays. Make a statement, Trev. Always make a statement. Anyway, I love it. 4.2. If I click your fingers, Trev, all the stats come up still. Look, still works. Enjoy this one. As far as time of year, I quite like this. This is, to me, it's like saying, forget about the snow. Getting
into April, getting towards spring.
It's new life coming in. The daffodils are coming up. Well, not here, of course. They won't be here for about another 3 months, 4 months.
Trees are starting to blood.
Trees are starting
to bud. In a couple of months.
Yeah, and all of that sort of stuff. So, I mean, this is the sort of beer. It's kind of invigorating. That's what it is, Trev.
Good.
It's an invigorating IPA. Love it. Until next time, everyone. Cheers and beers.